Right off the bat, you want to study abroad, you don't have enough money, you need financial aid and support. Right off the bat, you have the Gilman Scholarship. And the Gilman Scholarship is kind of like a 3-in-1 scholarship because there's multiple parts to it, and those parts can each get you a certain amount of money. Now, you're asking, what is the Gilman Scholarship? The Gilman Scholarship is a scholarship that is for students that receive the Pell Grant. The U.S. Department of State's Benjamin A. Gilman International Scholarship Program supports students of limited financial means to study or intern abroad, providing them with the skills critical to our national security and economic prosperity. Now, what makes you eligible for the Gilman Scholarship? To be eligible for the Gilman Scholarship, you must, 1, be a citizen of the United States. 2, you must be an undergraduate student in good standing at a institution of higher education. 3, you must receive the Pell Grant or have proof that you will be receiving a Pell Grant during the term of your study abroad. In the process of applying to or accepted to a credit-bearing study abroad or internship program. So you must be studying abroad. That's the whole point of the scholarship. And then the fifth and final criteria is that the country that you're going to must be at a level 1 or 2 travel advisory. If the country you want to go to is a level 3 or a level 4 advisory, you cannot use the Gilman for that study abroad. Now, within the Gilman Scholarship, there's also the Gilman-McCain Scholarship. The Gilman-McCain Scholarship is for military families. See, I was not eligible for this scholarship because no one in my family is in the military, but if you have a family in the military, you can be eligible for this scholarship. I forgot to mention this, but for the Gilman Scholarship, you can get up to $6,000, I think. And then for the Gilman-McCain Scholarship, you can get up to $5,000. And then with the Critical Needs Language Award, this is the last part of the Gilman Scholarship, you can get up to $3,000. Now, for the Critical Need Language Award, you must be going abroad to a country where the language is like something that the government wants more people to learn. So, for example, Arabic, Hebrew, Hindi, Japanese, Korean, Persian, Portuguese, Russian, Swahili, Turkish, Urdu. All of those are critical need language award languages. Me personally, I studied abroad in South Korea in the fall of 2023. I took a Korean class while I was studying abroad, so I got half of the critical need language award. If you were to get the full amount of the Gilman Scholarship, the full amount of the Gilman-McCain Scholarship, and the full amount of the Critical Need Language Award, that is already $14,000. You do not have to pay that. They'll give you to go study abroad. I am actually a Gilman Scholar alumni myself. I won the Gilman Scholarship, and I won a little bit of the Critical Language Needs Award. As you can see, here's my award amount. I got the full $6,000 for the Gilman. I got $500 of the $3,000 of the Critical Language Award. What's cool about if you become a Gilman Award recipient, you get access to a portal. Let me see if I can try to find it really quick. Oh my gosh! As you can see, I am very behind, and these tasks were overdue. So that's why I'm kind of doing this right now. I was like, oh my gosh, I said I was gonna do all these YouTube videos about the Gilman Scholarship, and I never did. So yeah, I need to do this. But let me see if I can find the portal. Oh, here it is. The Scholar Network is right here. That was silly of me. I already registered for it. So whenever I click on that link, here is the little Gilman Scholar network. You get access to the other Gilman Scholars. What's really cool is I was actually talking to one of them this morning. If I go to my feed, if you go to your feed, it's kind of like a social media site, but for the Gilman Scholars. See, you can see my little YouTube video I was promoting. And then there's also this other Gilman Scholar. He was promoting his video that he made. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, and then there's even sometimes events that are held for us, for the Gilman Scholars. See, February 22nd is the Gilman Day of Service. So I go down here. We have the Gilman Day of Service starting on the February 22nd. We have to submit this form by Wednesday the 5th if we want to participate. And I already did all this, so I'm not going to do it again. But the Texas spot is actually in Houston, so I won't have to travel super far just to go volunteer. Anyways, enough with that. I'm going to get into my essays and show y'all exactly what I wrote, how I wrote it, the structure, everything. If you know what the Gilman Scholarship is, you probably know that there's 4 essays you have to write, one of which is optional and it is for the Critical Language Needs Award. The other 3 are not and are required as a part of the Gilman essay. So let's just click on apply now. Obviously, I've already gotten the Gilman, so I can't get it again, but this is just for demonstration's sake. The 3 essays you need are going to be the Statement of Purpose essay, the Building Mutual Understanding essay, the Follow-on Service Project proposal, and the optional Critical Needs Language Award essay. Now this last one, the STEM Supplemental Award essay, I did not have that, or that was not available whenever I got the Gilman, so this is something that's new to me. I'm assuming this is for STEM people. And you can read all this. Okay, here we go. Statement of Purpose essay. The Statement of Purpose essay is an important factor in the selection of the Gilman Scholarship recipients. We strongly encourage you to read the Gilman selection criteria, carefully review your essay, and ask an advisor, faculty member, or others to proofread your essay for spelling, grammar, and content prior to submission. It's very important that you write and rewrite, that you write and rewrite, that you write and rewrite until your essay is absolutely perfect, because that is exactly what I did, and I ended up getting the full amount of the Gilman. Same thing with building mutual understanding. You can read that yourselves. And then, ooh, this is kind of lengthy. Then the critical need language. You can read this. And these are the languages once again. And this, let's read this one since this one is new to me. The Gilman program is committed to supporting America's national security and economic prosperity. The U.S. Department of State is dedicated to supporting students who are focused on science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. The STEM Supplemental Award is for students conducting research that is already formally integrated into their credit-bearing program abroad and that is related to STEM fields. Defined as agriculture, engineering, health professions, math, and computer science, and physical and the life sciences. Okay. Now that we've gone over that, let's get into the actual essay part.